Alrighty, good. Welcome everyone. Let's make a start today in a child's pose. So big toes touching and knees open wide. And we can walk the hands all the way out in front and forehead down towards the floor. So it's a nice moment just to check in with how you're feeling today. So maybe you've just rolled out of bed and got on your mat. Maybe you've just finished work and gone to your mat. So see where you're at. You can reach your hands as far forwards as you like. It's nice if you can get a long extension from the hands all the way to the hips. Once you get to a comfortable place, you can let your elbows just relax on the floor. And then start to think about your breathing. So you're taking long, slow breaths, filling yourself up with the breath in. And emptying yourself with the breath out. Just giving your body a little bit of time to open up into the shape. You might be able to hear yourself breathing as well, so that can also help just to draw your awareness into your body. Draw your awareness into your mind. Trying to let go of all the things that you need to do later. We're just focusing on this moment right now. And take a little twist here, so you can take the right arm underneath you towards the left side and look underneath the left arm, reach through the left fingertips. If you like, take the left arm around your back, snuggle the fingers around the right thigh. You can open up that left shoulder. And then releasing that. Changing sides, left arm goes underneath you towards the right side. You can lean into the back of that left arm. Twist here, looking underneath your right arm. Again, if you like, take the right arm around your back, snuggle the fingers around the left thigh, and then try and stack and open up the right shoulder. And then release. Take the arms all the way back out in front, and we'll walk the hands back towards your knees so you can sit up for a minute and bring your knees together. Coming back into your child's pose, walk the hands forwards, so different shape in the hips. I love how different these two child's poses are. So this one I find really difficult to let go and relax my hips. How's this one feel for you guys? So instead of twisting here, let's get into the sides. So you can walk your hands over towards the right hand side. Go over as far as you like. You can reach through the left hand to get that nice extension there through the left shoulder blade. And then walk your hands all the way over to the other side. And again, go over until you can feel a stretch around the right side. Okay, and then walking your hands back to the center. Just come up onto the hands a moment so you can tuck your toes under and then sit the hips back into your heels and then relax back into child's pose. Walking the hands out, forehead down towards the floor. So now you've got the toes getting a little bit of a warm up as well. Take a long deep breath in, really fill yourself up. And a long breath out. Now walking your hands back towards your knees, Use your hands to push into the floor to lift your knees up, and then you can start to rock forwards and back. So the ankles might start to feel a little bit of a stretch now. You keep the hands rooted forwards and there's less chance of you rolling all the way back. Welcome to your feet. Pressing the heels down, see if you can hold on to your elbows and then straighten the legs. Now, don't straighten them completely because it's early on in the class, so have a little bend, relax your head. Maybe you can sway from side to side. On your next inhale, take a halfway lift of lengthen. You can keep a little bend in those legs, and then exhale and fold it forwards, relax your head. Good. Use your hands to support you as you bend the legs and bring your hips back to your heels, and then we're just going to open up the knees a little bit. So have your heels together, toes on the floor, heels lifted, knees open, and then walk your hands forwards. Relax your head down. How's that feel now in your hips? It's like your bum's hanging over your heels here. Breathing in. And breathing in. So you can keep your hands where they are, and then just bring your knees together. You can put your palms flat on the floor, and then just start to bend, straighten, and then bend the legs. So straightening and bending the legs, seeing how that feels through the quads, squeezing the heels down. Maybe one more time, firing up the legs a little bit. Good. Until you are in your downward facing dog. Okay, so you can relax your head, you can give it a little shake. You can press the heels down one by one, waking up your legs. And we'll come up high onto the toes and roll forwards into a plank pose. Lower the knees, release your feet, and then lower yourself all the way down onto the mat. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, palms flat. You're just going to lift your head and your chest up. Keep the elbows bent, push down to your feet. Inhale. And as you exhale, you can lower all the way back down. Push back your hips into your heels. So you come back into that child's pose. Grip onto the floor with the hands, sit the hips into the heels. Okay. Try that again. Come up onto all fours. Tuck your toes, take your hips up and back into down dog. Okay. Roll yourself forwards into your plank pose. You can lower your knees, elbows brush by the rib cage. You can lower yourself all the way down. Draw the shoulders down the back, lift the head and chest. The elbows stay bent, dragging your hands back to your hips. Lower yourself all the way back down and then push your hips back into your heels. Child's pose. Last time like that, coming up onto all fours. Tucking your toes, we're warming up the wrists, we're waking up the core, we're getting everything moving. Coming up high onto the toes, rolling forwards into your plank. Lowering the knees, elbows brushed by the rib cage. Cobra up dog, lift your chest up. Good. And then we'll lower back down and then push the hips back into your heels. Child's pose. All right, coming back onto all fours, tucking the toes. Let's get right back up into that downward facing dog. You can swing your right leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up your hip, and let's draw a big circle with the right knee. So we get into that right hip. And take the circle the other way. That's it. Bring the right knee to your right elbow, right foot outside the right hand. And then slide the left leg back. Okay, well done. Lower the left knee to the floor. Release the left toes and we'll turn the right foot over to 2 o'clock. Turn the right foot onto its side. Draw your chest forwards. Now you can swing from side to side. Does that feel nice? Yeah, so that's nice swinging from side to side. It is early on in the class, so be careful. But you're going to bend that left leg in and reach back with the right hand to catch hold of the left foot, and we'll squeeze and twist the chest towards the right. Welcome to your bodies. Releasing the left leg, bringing the hands back, and then turning the right foot flat. Let's come back onto the left knee. Right toes to the face. Welcome to your right hamstring. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Coming back onto the right foot, rebending into the right leg, lifting the back knee up off the floor. Let's take the right foot to the back of the mat and then come back up into your downward facing dog. Yeah. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Yeah, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Whatever you need here. I'm going to take the left leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up your hip, and then draw a big circle with the left leg. And circle it the other way. That's it. And then bring your left knee to your left elbow. Left foot outside the left hand. Walk that right leg back a bit so you get a bit more space there. Lower the right knee to the floor and tuck the right toes. Turn the left foot to 11 o'clock. Turn the left foot onto the side. I don't know why that tickles me, but it does. And then you can draw your chest forwards. You can swing from side to side. So being careful, you're going to start to bend in the right leg and then reach back with the left hand for the left foot. Okay, and this is kind of what we're going to replicate as we move through the class today. So twisting the chest towards the left, enjoying having both feet or both legs grounded. And then when you are ready, releasing the hands, bringing the toes to face forwards, tucking your back toes, lift the back knee and then front foot to the back, find your plank. And then let's take the hips up and back into downward dog. Again, have your knees bent, push your hips up, swivel the hips from side to side. And then eventually press the heels down into that full downward facing dog. Okay, let's keep on moving, right leg up to the sky, bend the knee and open up your hip. We'll bring the right knee into your nose, right foot inside the right hand. Come up into a high lunge now, legs strong, lift the arms up. Okay, you're going to twist towards the right, so you can open up your arms, twist your body to the right, left fingers forwards, right fingers back. Rest your right hand onto your left leg, turn your chest forwards, and then start to lean it back. Keep everything strong now as you lower your body over your right leg, reaching your left fingers as far forwards as you can. Left hand can land next to the right foot, and then twist the chest towards the right arm up to the sky. Lower your right hand back down, and then take your right foot to the back of the mat. And vinyasa, elbows brushed by the rib cage. So your first vinyasa. Cobra up dog, lift the chest up. And then take it straight up and back into downward facing dog. Squeezing the heels down, wiggling the hips up. Hopefully getting a little bit more heat now. Left leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up your hip. And then you can bring your left knee into your nose and left foot inside the hand. So right next to your left thumb. And then we'll come up into your high lunge. Okay, so lifting your arms up. That's it, good. We're going to twist towards the left and then reach the right fingers forwards, left fingers back. Can you really straighten into your back leg? Can you really lift your chest up? Yeah, good. Left hand onto your right leg. Turn the chest to the front of the mat and then start to lean it back. Breathe into the right side. Good. Lower your body over your left leg. Reach the right arm as far forwards as you can. That's it, nice. And then take your right hand onto the floor, left arm to the sky. Twist the chest here. That's it, good. Inhale. Try and lift up your right hip as you twist. Good. Left hand comes all the way back down. And then front foot to the back, find your plank. You can drop your knees. You can go as you go. Elbows brushed by the rib cage. Keep it strong. Cobra up dog. Take it up and back, downward facing dog. Lovely, guys. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Lift the hips up high. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Relax your head. Hold on to opposite elbows. Sway from side to side. Hopefully that's feeling a little bit better. Let's work on our balance a little bit. So releasing the hands. Roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Okay, so you can bring your hands to the heart center, palms together, and then take your weight onto your right foot. Lift the left heel up, and then start to draw the left knee up towards your chest. Now let your right ankle move from side to side here. Really work on moving your body according to where you need to move the weight to keep the balance. You can take your left hand to your left ankle and bring the left foot to your inner right thigh. Hands heart center. If it's too much today, just put your toes on the floor and let the knee open. Okay, breathing in. And breathing out. Are you wobbly today? How are you doing? We'll bring the left knee back into your chest and then lower the foot back down onto the floor. Okay, take the weight onto your left foot, right toes, lift up the right heel, and then bring the knee up towards your chest. Okay, so then you can take your right hand to the inner ankle, bring the foot to the inner left thigh, and then hands heart center, find that balance there. You can let your left ankle kind of wobble, and that wobbling is going to make the legs stronger. Finding the balance. You can gaze at something to try and keep your balance. One more breath. Cool. Bringing that right knee back in, and then lowering the right foot back down onto the mat. Good. So lifting the arms up to the sky, thighs forwards and hips forwards, gaze up, and then exhale and fold, hinge from the hips. Once your hands get to the floor or on the shins, take a halfway lift and let them. Good. As you exhale, walk your hands into a plank pose. So from here, just have your feet a little bit wider than normal. Coming into a different type of balance. Let both heels fall towards the right side. That's it. And then keep your left fingers down for a minute. Keep the left heel of the hand down for a minute. And then swing the left arm up to the sky. Good. Lift the hips up. Push through both the edges of both feet. Core strong. Find that nice balance here. Lower the left hand back down. And then lift the heels right back up. And we'll let both heels fall towards the left. Keep your right hand down. Feel that extension through the right side. And then let it happen. Right arm goes up to the sky. You lift the hips up, up, up. Reach, reach, reach. Inhale. On the edges of your feet. And then exhale, bring your right hand back down. And lift the heels up. You're going to take the hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Okay, so let's continue with the flow. Right leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up the hip. Right knee into nose, right foot inside the hands. We come up into a high lunge. So twist towards the right, left fingers to the front, right fingers to the back. Right hand onto your left leg. And then we start to lean back and breathe. Look up at the left hand. All right, this time lay over your right leg. Left fingers to the front, right fingers to the back. Now swing your right arm forwards. Keep reaching forwards. Stand onto the right leg, swing your arms back and lift your left leg up. So you've got a big bend in your right leg here. Breathing in. Good. As you breathe out, can you bring your left knee into your nose and pop the foot next to the right? Yes, you can. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Try and relax your head, heavy head. Good. Roll up. Last thing to come up is the head. Press your palms together, thighs forwards, hips forwards, gaze up. And then exhale, fold and hinge. Inhale, take a halfway lift, lengthen. As you exhale, jump it back or step it back, find your plank. And your vinyasa, elbows brush by the rib cage. Straighten the arms as you come cobra up dog. We take it up and back into downward facing dog. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit more heat. Breathing in and breathing in. Let's take the left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open up your hip. Left knee into nose, left foot inside the left hand. Come up into your high lunge, lift the arms up. That's it now, twisting towards the left. Reach the right fingers forwards, left fingers back, breathe in. Good. As you breathe out, left hand onto the right leg, turn the chest forwards and then start to lean it back. Gaze up to the top hand. Good, so now lay your body over your left leg and reach your right hand as far forwards as you can, your left hand back. Leg has to be super strong here. Swing your left arm forwards. Can you feel the weight in your left heel? So now as you take your arms back, stand onto the left leg and lift your right leg up. Now you're going to keep that left leg nice and bent, and I know it's hard. Breathe. Bring your right knee into your chest, right foot next to the left. Good. Fold forwards. I know that's a tough little transition. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. Exhale and fold. Roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Palms together, lift the arms up. Good. Exhale, fold and hinge from your hips. Take a halfway lift, lengthen. And now as you exhale, how lightly can you jump it back? Vinyasa, cobra, up dog. Meet in downward facing dog. Breath in. And breath out, lift the hips up high. All right, we're going to walk the hands back towards the feet. Coming into balance number 2. Roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Okay, so from here, take a big step forwards with your right foot. Okay, stand onto the right leg. Get nice and strong here with the right foot. Then bring your hands heart center, palms together. We start to lean forwards and lift the left leg up. So you're coming into your warrior 3. Bend the left leg in, and now reach back with the right hand for your left foot. And take your left hand forwards. Try and push the foot into the hand as you lift your chest up. Hold it there. Breathe in. Good. As you breathe out, you're going to take your left hand to the floor, your right hand to the floor, and we can open up the hip as we send the left knee up to the sky. Good. Lower your left foot next to your right. There might be a bit of swearing there. And then roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. So you're in the center of your mat now. So you're going to slide your left leg forward, step onto the left foot. And then bring your hands heart center. Lean over the left leg as you lift your right leg. So you're in your warrior 3. Then you can bend the right leg in, reach back with the left hand for the right foot, right hand forwards, and then push the front of the hand to lift your chest up. Find that balance. Breathing in. Don't worry if you fall and wobble. It's totally fine. Falling, wobbling is fine. Good. Right hand comes down to the floor. Maybe it's already there. Left hand comes down. Now you're going to stack and open up that right hip. Send the knee up to the sky. Good. You have a bend in your left leg. We'll lower the right foot next to the left. Okay, so if this is practice number 1 of the year, then it might well have been a bit wobbly. If it's practice 2 of the year, it might still be wobbly. We just have to go with it. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale and fold, draw yourself in, relax your head. Okay, so you should be at the top of your mat now. Roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Arms together, lift your arms up. And then exhale, fold and hinge from the hips. Good, releasing the hands, inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, how lightly can you jump back, or you can step back, find plank. And vinyasa, go with the flow. Meet me in downward facing dog. Breath in. And a breath out. All right, let's float. Right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open up that hip. Right foot inside the right hand. Come up into your high lunge once you get there. From your high lunge, come into your twist, twisting towards the right. Right hand onto the left leg, lean back and then gaze up at the left hand. Inhale. And as you did earlier, lean over your left leg, reach your right fingers to the back of the mat. I'm going to change it now. Look underneath your left arm, drop the back heel 45, and then come into your warrior 2. That right knee staying nice and bent. You've got it, good. You might need to heel toe the foot towards the left side of the mat. Sit down a little bit deeper. Good. Grip in the front palm, reach forwards, and then swing the arm over your head as you breathe into your right side. Good, and we're going to straighten the right leg. Come into a triangle pose. Push this left hip away. Right hand onto your shin. Left arm up to the sky. Maybe right hand behind right leg. Inhale. Good. As you exhale, you can take your left arm up and over your head. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Slowly get into your bodies. Cool, guys. Looking down, bend your front knee, come back into warrior 2. Good. Right hand to the floor. Then a big circle with the left hand. Now you're going to pick your back heel up, walk your right foot over to the right, come back up into a high lunge. Okay, so we can bring your hands heart center. We're going to stand onto the right leg and then bring your left knee up to your chest. Find that little transition there. Yes. Take your left hand to the top of your left foot and then bring your knees to meet. So balance number 3, or variation of dancer pose number 3. Right arm comes forwards. Push the foot into the hand as you lift the leg. Keep the chest lifted. Find that moment of balance there. That's it. Whoops, don't worry if you fall. Big breath in. Whoops. Good. As you breathe out, we'll come back. Bring that left knee back in. Palms together. Yeah, and then lower the left foot onto the floor. If you wobbled your way through, that does not matter. Inhale, lift the arms up. Thighs forwards, hips forwards. Exhale and fold, hinge from the hips. Inhale, take that halfway lift and let them. And then as you exhale, jump back, step back, float back. Vinyasa, cobra, up dog. Meet me in downward dog. Breath in. And breath out. Okay, here we go. Left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee and open up that hip. Bring the left knee into the nose, left foot inside the left thumb. Right, coming back into that high lunge. So wherever you feel stable, just enjoy those moments, okay? I'm going to twist towards the left. Reach the right fingers forwards, left fingers back. Yeah, that's it. Good, guys. Take your left hand onto your right leg. Turn the chest to the front of the mat. and then start to lean back. Okay, then we can lower the belly over the left leg, right fingers to the front, left fingers to the back. And start to look underneath your right arm. Drop the back heel 45, swing your left arm forwards, come into warrior two. So it's a little bit of a difficult transition that, but see if you can keep this left leg bent. Adjust your front foot if you need to. Flip the front palm, reach it forwards, and then swing the hand over your head towards the back of the mat. So you're getting into this side reversed warrior. Okay, from here, straighten the front leg, come into triangle. Okay, just going to squeeze your right hip up. Left hand can come onto your shin or outside of the left leg. Right fingers to the sky, breathing in. Breathing out. You can look down, bend the front knee, come back into warrior two. Lovely left hand to the floor. Big circle with the right arm. Pick your back heel up, walk your left foot over to the left. Now come up into your high lunge again. Okay, so now you know what's coming. Bring your hands heart center. Stand onto your left leg and then bring your right knee up to your chest. Squeeze it up. Right hand to the top of your right foot. Then bring the knees to meet. That's it. So let the left ankle wobble and go with the wobbles. Left hand can come forwards. Then push the foot into the hand as you lift the chest up. That's it. Try and find that moment of balance. Breathing in. Good. As you breathe out, bring your right knee back into your chest. Whoops. Yeah, and then placing the right foot back down onto the mat. It's fine to wobble, guys. Inhale, lift the arms up, letting that go. Thighs forwards, hips forwards. And then exhale, fold and hinge from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. As you exhale, jump back, step back. Vinyasa, last one. Cobra up dog. Lovely, and then meet me in downward facing dog. Woo. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, so now you're hopefully a little bit warmer. Let's bring the right knee to the right wrist, the right shin onto the mat. So I think we did a pigeon yesterday. Slide the back leg away. Okay, and we also added in this little variation yesterday where you're going to push into the fingertips, lift your chest up. You're going to slide your right arm around your back and then try and straighten your right arm, left fingers forwards, come into a twist here. Okay, so the next shape that we did do it on one leg and it was difficult to be there, so you'll enjoy this now because you're on the floor. It will be fine. So you can bend the back leg in, reach back, catch hold of the foot, and then push the foot away. So that lifts your chest up. Yeah, breathe in. And breathe out. Nice. Good, releasing that leg. Don't worry if you didn't catch hold of the foot. Yeah. Bringing the hands back. We're going to swing onto the right side and then bring your left leg forwards. Look at my right foot is poking underneath my left leg. So bring it out, sole of the foot inner, left thigh. Lift up nice and tall. Exhale, forward over the leg. How's those hamstrings doing? They get in there. Take one more breath. Inhale, lift yourself up. Now you can take your hand outside of your left leg or outside of your left foot. You're going to start to lean back and lift the left leg up and take the left fingers behind you. So you're twisting here. Okay, so your leg can be bent. You could have the hand around the calf or the ankle. See what feels good. One more breath. You can lean into those left fingertips to help you twist. Try pushing the foot towards the left side to help you twist. Good. All right, good. Releasing that left leg. Take it all the way back behind you. Tuck in the back toes. Right leg up, three-leg dog. Bend the knee. Open up that hip. Should feel quite nice there. Do any little movements that you want to do there. How does it feel? I'm going to lower the right foot next to the left. And then left knee to the left wrist. Left foot towards the right wrist. Slide the back leg away. So here again, you can come onto your fingertips, lift your chest up. If you're feeling like you need to just take your chest down to the floor, you can do that as well. So then you can bend the right leg in. Just be mindful of the right knee. Be careful there. Reach the left arm up to the sky. Good. Go back, catch hold of the foot. Right hand reaches forwards and then push the foot into the hand. So, and then see if you get that little twist. Again, don't worry if you can't reach the foot. It's reaching for it is going to do just as good a job. Breathing in. And then breathing out. See if you can lift the chest a little bit more. Feels nice. Good. All right, now from here you can release the left leg and then fall onto the left side, and then we bring that right leg forwards. So again, your foot is going to be underneath your right leg, so you want to bring it out, sole of the foot inner, right thigh. Breathe in, lift up tall, and then breathe out and fold over the leg. Good. Still work to do on the hamstrings. Inhale, chest forwards. Exhale, fold over. Oh, well done. Okay, because we can slowly now start to come back up. So there's those two options. Your hand could go behind the calf on the outside there, or the foot. Yeah, and then you're going to lean back to lift the leg up. Right fingers to the back. Lift your chest up and start to twist towards the right side. You can open up the leg to move it towards the right side. Breathing in. And breathing out to twist. Good, well done. And then when you're ready, that's it, you can lower it back down. And you're going to swing this right leg all the way back. Tuck your toes and left leg up to the sky. Three-leg dog. Bend the knee, open up that hip. Just have a little bit of a move around here. How does all that feel? What do you still need? Okay, and then this is going to be your core work today. Come up high onto your toes, roll yourself forwards into a plank pose. Now keep your shoulders over your hands and walk your feet towards your hands. Yeah, you might come up high onto your toes as you walk your feet towards your hands. And then walk your feet all the way back into plank pose, but keep your shoulders over your hands. Yeah, try that again. Shoulders stay over the hands as you walk your feet towards your hands. You keep the legs straight if you can. They might bend at some point, but stay up high on your toes. And then walk your feet all the way back. Keep your shoulders over your hands. Core strong. Okay, one more of them. Walk your feet towards your hands. Shoulders stay over the hands. Core strong. Stay high on your toes. You can have a bend in your knees. And then walk your feet all the way back out. Plank pose. Good. You can plonk on the floor, elbows bend. Good. Bring your hands underneath your head. And then just give the hips a little shake from side to side. Get into the shoulders a little bit. Take your right arm out in line with your right shoulder. Palm flat onto the floor. Left hand like a stand by your left side. And then peel your left hip back. Left foot behind your right leg. Relax your head. Feel the stretch through the bicep into the chest. Take one more breath here. So again, using your left hand as a stand, just stay where you are, but bring your right knee so it comes in line with your right hip, and then lower your left knee on top of your right. So your feet are touching, your knees are touching. You're going to stay here, just keep your feet rooted together and lift your left knee up like you're opening up a shell. Try and really draw all the energy into that left glute, opening up the knee, and then lower the knee back down. Try that one more time. Just lifting the knee up, keeping the feet together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the glutes. Can you lift your left foot up off the right now? So you're coming, foot is in line with the left knee. And you're going to try and touch the back of the head with your left foot. So you're going to lean back, lean back, lean back. Try and see if you can squeeze that foot back towards the head. You're not going to touch your head, obviously. Good. Bring your knees back together. Straightening the legs out. And then laying the belly back down onto the mat. Bring your right arm in. That should be quite a nice shape. Stretch for the right arm. Left arm out to the left side, hands like on the right hand, like a stand on the right side, and then peel right hip back on top of left. And relax your head on the floor, use your fingertips to support you. Breathing in. And breathing out. So from here, bring your left knee so it's in line with your left hip, left foot below the left knee, and then right knee can rest on top of the left knee. Keep the feet touching, and then see if you can open up the knee like a shell. Try and draw the right hip back, and then lower the knee back down. And then last time, lifting the knee up, squeezing the feet together. Try and now lift your right foot so it's in line with the right knee, and then trace the leg back like you're going to try and hit the head, the back of the head with your right foot. And then bring the knees right back in. Good. Extend your legs out straight. Lay back down onto your bellies. Well done, guys. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders, your palms flat on the floor. Draw the shoulders down the back as you lift your head, chest up. So you can do any little movements you want to do here. And you can push down through the tops of the legs, the pubic bone. Try and lift the belly up off the floor. Okay, inhale. And exhale. Lower yourself all the way back down. And again, bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Last back bend. Draw the shoulders down the back. Lift the head, chest up. Come into your cobra up dog. And then see if you can be here. Breathing in. Any movements you want to do, make sure your legs are strong. Lift the head, chest up. Good. And then come back into your child's pose. Big toes touching, knees open wide, right back to where we started. Reach the hands forwards, forehead down towards the floor. We're going to flip everything onto our backs now, so you can walk your hands back towards your knees. Yeah. You can just sit onto your bum or have your hands on the floor just behind your knees. Guess you know what's coming. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. Arch your back. Exhale, round into your back, chin to chest. Lift the knees up, slide the feet forwards, sit down onto your bum, take the legs out in front. Or you do it any way that suits you. You want to be a little bit further down the mat so you can shuffle yourself down and then lower yourself down onto your back. Good. We're going to bring the knees into the chest, wrap the arms over the tops of the shins. Rock from side to side here. We'll keep hold of the right leg, extend the left leg forwards, and then take a twist. Right knee towards the left side. Take a big breath in, and a long breath out. Good. I'm going to swing it right back to the center. Just before you move from here, extend your right leg to the sky. You can take your hand behind your right calf, or hands, sorry, and then draw the right leg toward your head. Release the right leg. You can lower the right leg all the way down onto the mat. Okay, and then you can rebend the legs. We'll bring the left knee into your chest. Squeeze it in nice and tight, and then extend your right leg straight. Okay, you're going to take the twist. Okay, so you can let the left knee fall to the right side. And then just be there, explore it. Remember, the practice is to make you mobile, versatile, flexible, ready for your day, or, you know, even if you're doing this in the evening, just prepping your body to be strong, to be flexible, to move through your day with ease. So how does this twist feel? Then bring the left knee back into your chest. Then we can extend the left leg to the sky. You could take your hands behind your calf. Maybe you hook onto the outer edge of your left foot. It's really important to think about your right foot here. You flex through your right foot. Squeeze the left hip towards your right foot. As you draw the left leg to your head. Nice, guys. Releasing the left leg. Lower the left leg all the way down onto the mat. Okay. Bend both knees. Hug the knees into your chest. Now take a plow or a happy baby. Wherever you are, make sure you're relaxed. Breathe into what you're feeling. If it is the morning, you're probably still feeling a little bit tight. So just go with it. Do what feels right for you. When you want to come out of it, you can lower the spine down. You can unhook your legs if you're in a happy baby. And then we'll bring the soles of the feet together, knees open. Arms can go up and over your head. Now press your feet together and then just lift your hips up and lower your tailbone then closer towards your heels. And then just let the knees be open. And let the inner thighs stretch. It's my favorite place to end. Eyes closed, face relaxed. Hold it there. Breathe into that space. Breathe into everything that you've done. All the wobbles. Breathe into them. Then be grateful for the wobbles. Those wobbles help you to find strength. Breathe into all the moments that you were stable, that you felt strong. It's so nice to find those moments, but you do learn less from them. Breathe into having this little moment of stillness, of peace, of quiet. You can stay like that, or you could extend the legs to the corners of the mat. Take a little moment just to be still. You're welcome to stay in the stretch. No awareness on your breathing, just everything relaxed. know some of you guys need to get going, and maybe some of you can continue your Shavasana, so maybe just ignore me and continue. But if you need to get moving, start to breathe a little bit deeper. Wiggle fingers, wiggle toes. Do a big yawn, reach your arms up and over your head. We'll roll over to the right hand side into your fetal shape. And then keeping your eyes closed, make your way up to seated to face the front. Sit in any shape that feels right for you. Palms together, thumbs into your chest bone. We'll take a big breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. In gratitude, as always, to the practice. Namaste. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, let me know if you've got any questions. And I hope to see you again soon.